right, y'all, I'm back. It's another one of these, the 101 with the Supervillain series. Me, resident supervillain, Mr. J. Washington. I'm so glad I get to do this one the moment I get to do it because this person, as y'all haven't noticed from the previous ones, likes to talk a lot of shit. And so it's dope that we can talk shit and we're in the same fantasy league. And as we were currently recording this, I am whooping the Cowboy shit about him. So, Mr. Red Constance, good evenings.
Dog, peace, God. First off,
Peace.
and dog, it's just not fair, bro. It's like all your niggas is having like the best of days, and all my
Bro,
niggas is getting smacked.
can you imagine if Tom Brady would have kept scoring?
Dog, Tom Brady, I swear, is like it's got to deal with the devil, honestly, because this nigga is still like 44 years old and looks like he's like 24.
And it's probably gonna play till he's like 46. Because again, here's the thing: when you got the league kind of protecting you, let's just be real, it'll help you. Because anytime somebody come close to hitting you, you know they're getting a flag. So if the league is protecting you, it helps you out as a player. It gives you an extended amount of time.
It's not only that, like you saw when like quarterbacks started to fall off, like Peyton Manning and all these other quarterbacks. Ben Roethlisberger, all of them start fall off, and it's evident. And this nigga is not falling off, bro.
Very true. This nigga ain't falling off no time soon. Like it's terrifying how he stayed like this, and everybody else, Drew Brees, even. All of them declined and then just decided to leave. This nigga's this. Like, him and Aaron Rodgers, but Aaron Rodgers ain't 44.
Yeah. Only thing that's felt Aaron Rodgers is his team just not like picking like the best players and just bad luck. Like, like this man, Brady moved to Tampa, weapons are better, arm strength is still there. I don't know how the hell that happened. Drew Brees his last year couldn't throw past 10 yards. This nigga's throwing 30, 40, 50 yards.
Throwing bombs.
Right. Come on, man. I'm not happy he's not in my division anymore, but honestly, we playing against Josh Allen and
that's the team. I mean, if it don't look like nobody, if it ain't Brady, it's them. It's them Bills.
Yeah, they're the best team in the NFL, honestly. Like the way they whooped up on Kansas City, it wasn't even fair.
Kansas City has had such a such a decline. Like everybody has, it's not even saying exposed. It's just they've learned how to play against Patrick Mahomes now. You know, they thought they didn't get, now they got it.
Yeah, they thought everybody, I mean, I guess said that he figured him out, but like they just don't got a defense.
Like, yeah, that's the biggest problem. Kansas City has 0, which is crazy. Like, I don't know, man. All I know is right now, outside of football, shouts out to the Chicago Sky, just won their first WNBA title. Yup. And I damn sure did buy both my Sky shirts. And so as soon as they were the clock, so what I was doing, I was actually looking for a Sky shirt online, right? They damn near selling out, which is dope.
Oh, that's good.
Right? So as soon as the clock was getting ready to run down, I was already on the WNBA store site. I refreshed it until it popped up, till the shirts popped up. And as soon as the shirts popped up, I was like, whoop, whoop, let me go and grab these. Because they ain't released a little commercial or nothing. The email blast they came out yet. I was like, damn right, I didn't grab these shirts real quick.
You ever see those commercials like, congratulations, you're
Chicago have won the WNBA championship. Man, get your official, get the gear that they wear on the court now.
I used to see that every time. I'm like, how the hell are they making these commercials so fast? They pre-made them though.
They have them already made. They got one for each.
It's crazy too, because like WNBA, like everybody on there is not a little bit, like they woke as hell, and the league has been improving in ratings every year.
First of all, I wouldn't even say the league is. I wouldn't even say the WNBA is woke. I just would say it's real what it is. You can't, you know what I'm saying? Because, and I say that being the majority of women we know in the WNBA are pretty much lesbian or bisexual. We know this. It's openly known. Like there's no secret. There's very few, if any, in the closet women on any of the WNBA teams. Right? On the Sky, there's a pair of wives together.
Wait,
Ali Quigley and Vandersloot. They're
shit.
wives, and they play together on the team. So, like, everything in regards to, so you automatically, and you have lesbians and bisexuals on that team of all different races. So that automatically encompasses, will open up the door for them to be more aware. I won't even say more aware of all the other shit going on. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And being a team in Chicago. And being a team in Chicago.
Like like if you could hoop in Chicago, bro, you good. Like, oh boy, I'm just happy they won. I'm happy that that the WNBA is getting the look that they're supposed to. Honestly,
Could have been got it.
Yeah. Remember, when was it last year when was it last year? Oh, shit was so fast. When George Floyd got shot. Like, they was representing, bro. Names on shirts.
Oh, and
that in the bubble.
Kelly Loeffler, you kiss my ass, bitch. Sell the team.
Oh yeah, the chick from Atlanta. Yeah,
they made her get rid of the team. Like, bitch. Oh, you think this is the game?
Oh,
you think you're gonna be out here and be the owner of the team, and you think we gonna play for you? Okay, watch this.
Yeah,
watch this.
Raphael Warnick is currently in office only because of that. Honestly.
Yeah, if she wasn't as much of an asshole, and the dream wasn't the people they want to talk. Yeah, I don't know if Warnick. Now the question is, because of course neither one of us are in Atlanta currently, so we don't know what he's doing for Atlanta, or better yet, Georgia as a senator. You know what I'm saying? But he's got a midterm coming up, so supposedly y'all got a woman out there that's probably going to outseat Marco Rubio.
Oh yeah! Oh my gosh, I heard the one that said something about HIV. If Magic can play with HIV or something like that.
No, not her. No, not that dumb broad. Nah, not her. That bitch is dumb.
Well, yeah,
that's that chick Laverne Spicer or whatever. This chick's got there. So she been doing what a lot of there's always been black conservatives. There's no doubt about that, right? We all know that.
Right.
But she became what most of these grifting black conservatives, where they latched on to Trump and all his shit and everything he said, they said, right? So that's dead. Everybody knows that Trump, like, you can try to follow it if you want. Some of the people are still diehard Trumpers, but everybody know that shit's dead in the water. So that's why you see Republicans trying to do shit on their own.
Yeah.
So she goes and make a video and say the GOP is just part of the establishment. If you're not with them, they're not gonna help you. They are just rhinos, Republicans, and that. Like, oh, bitch, you mad because they don't want to fuck with you. And then a lot of people was looking at the video, was like, I only want to vote for somebody who knows how to look at a camera and angle a ring light. Like, bitch. Like,
it's nuts, bro. Like, yeah, I mean, like you said, those types of blacks. What's the dude? The dude from California too. That dude too. Was it Elder or something like that? Like that dude.
The nigga that was trying to run for gut, bro. Here's something people in California know, and people who've ever listened to, like, Larry Elder ain't new. Like, if you ever heard his radio show over the years, like, he's been on radio, like AM talk radio, conservative shit. That nigga is worse than Trump in his mentality. That nigga is literally Steven from Django. That nigga is Steven with the, because I was either reading or watching something on Quentin Tarantino's movie that was talking about Steven. And it said, if you really pay attention to the movie, you realize it wasn't Calvin Candy that had the power. It was Steven.
It was Steven, yeah.
And that's like, as cool as he was, Steven had the power in that house.
Yeah.
Like, Steven was the one that had to tell Calvin, bring your ass in the library. Sitting down, having a drink, chilling, everything. But Larry Elder is like that. So, and that's why when he got and he's damn near worse than Trump. So when he got to talking, people in California was like, wait, excuse me? You mean to tell me if he wins that there's going to be no mandates to nothing and it's going to be looking like Florida around this bitch? Okay, nope. Because when people realize as a whole in that regard, no matter how you might feel about Gavin Newsom in regards to how he's been handling COVID as far as vaccination, like, we got our state here is like 80-something% vaccinated.
That's fire, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. My only issue was like California is the only state they make rules and all this type of shit. But honestly, that's not a bad rule. Honestly, I'm happy.
They make rules what now?
They make rules. It's just a liberal state. Like, Oh man,
I mean, yeah, California is. But see, here's the crazy part about California. Yes, so California is a blue state, right?
yeah.
But California is only a blue state because of two cities
Los Angeles and San
and
Fran.
San Francisco.
Yeah.
That's the only reason. Like, I'm about to go to like San Diego, red as fuck. The middle part in Northern California,
Oh yeah.
red as shit. All that's
Yeah.
red is just because the two major populated cities vote blue. So the rest falls. That's just like Illinois.
Yeah.
People be like, yo, Illinois a blue state only because Chicago goes blue.
That's facts. That's
Like,
facts.
if Chicago don't, then granted, there's a lot of like farm town and open space around in Illinois. But if Chicago goes red, Illinois is red.
Right.
But Chicago goes blue. So I mean, but in general, but like they didn't have. I mean, they said it was like it's 22 million registered voters in California, and only like 9 million voted. I was like, I mean, it sounds about right when you talk about midterm elections and shit like that, and
Yeah.
things like that, man. So I'm watching. While I'm doing this, I'm watching this Patriots Cowboys game. Like I really don't care.
Well, I got Ezekiel Elliott, and I didn't even know. I didn't even know that he was playing. It's just they are. Patriots got a good team, dog. My team is just embarrassing right now. We lost to the winless Jazz. Jazz lost 20 games in a row.
Oh
We
no!
lost to them in London.
Oh no!
No, stop. It's not that serious.
Oh shit! I need to get another running back for this other league before they start to play, because I got Chris Carson sitting on my fucking bench. I'm gonna drop this nigga.
Oh yeah, I don't know how they gonna play without Russ, because Russ was that team.
Hey man, look, Geno Smith out here like I can do it. I can do it.
Gino, Gino's from my area though too. So he's with the Jets. We hated him. Like he's the only dude to have a perfect passer rating against the Dolphins, like in one season, like 158.3, and he had like 17 passes and like 5 touchdowns on us. Like he embarrassed us. Like dudes from Miami always come back and embarrass the Dolphins. Like it's just no secret.
I mean, this is the thing. Like it happens like that with Chicago too. Though I'm gonna be real.
Lamar Jackson comes through, drops 50 on us. What's the other dude that had that keeps killing us too? Teddy Bridgewater does it when time he comes into town. It's just something, man. And these dudes are from our backyard, dog. And they come back and they just destroy us, man. That's why I'm just happy he's about to start on Thursday, because I can't say I'm done with these Dolphins, but it's just tough. I can't watch this shit.
Hey man, you got to. I don't know what to tell you, brother. Like I understand it's rough, but shit.
Our first round pick is going to Philly right now, so we don't have a first round pick. Our first round pick actually is San Fran, and because we traded for Jalen Waddle, who looks good, is our best player in the offense, but that's about it.
I mean, we out here. We grew up in Chicago. We got our team. Like yo, we like okay, let these niggas stay healthy.
Did y'all beat the Packers?
Hell no. You talking about the Dolphins? I'm talking about the Bulls. Hell no, we ain't beat no damn Packers. Nigga, Aaron Rodgers scored the last touchdown and literally said, "I own you for all my fucking life." He literally yelled that, and everybody in Chicago was like, "Yeah." Like that's so fucked up that even niggas was like, "You own us." You know what I'm saying? You know how bad it is when black people say, "You own us."
Yep. And so he's like, as soon as he like scored, he's like, black people's like, you're right.
We all would. I mean, niggas on all Twitter I seen was just like, I can't like. Twitter was like, I can't find the lie anywhere. Like, I don't know where the lie. Like, because he comes in anytime, like, again, Justin Fields. The biggest thing, like, it's crazy with New Orleans. I mean, New Orleans with Green Bay. That's the thing for the Bears. The main thing is like, yeah, you want to win a championship, but beat Green Bay, right? Just beat Green Bay. win the chip. If you win the chip, it's great, but just beat Green Bay. That's the biggest thing. So Justin Fields' third game thrown in. Hey, nigga, you got the task of doing what everybody needs you to do, and that's beat Green Bay. And of course, he couldn't do it. I mean, his O-line, the O-line is so suspect though. Like he was getting sacked left and right. Like that is sad. Like if you getting sacked like that, that's not saying that Green Bay has the best defense. That's just saying your O-line is actually fucking terrible.
It's so bad because like they had a guy who I think the Dolphins should have got. Yeah, the thing is, I don't think he's playing. The Tevin Jenkins guy with the glasses.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted the Dolphins to get him, but I don't think he's played yet.
Oh man, we'll see, man. I don't know. I just wanted the Bears to have. They're 500 right now. I just wanted the Bears to be a playoff team. And, I think this season we're gonna see what playoff teams really. I think that extra week gonna be so telling. That extra week gonna be so telling with motherfuckers. Like, you would think that like, oh man, it's like another preseason game. But these motherfuckers, preseason you hitting, but you ain't hitting full strength. Now you playing 17 weeks. You ready, motherfucker? Like, all day, bro. Like,
yeah. Hey, so I think I don't know if you noticed how many more episodes of Wu-Tang are left yet? Because
they're done. They're done.
Because I know this episode that just dropped was the one where he performed. Method Man.
Can it be so? Can it all be so simple and protect your neck?
Yeah. I don't know how many episodes come after that.
Oh, that's it.
That's the last episode
of the season. Yeah, I've been seeing it. I've been seeing it.
It's so good, bro. That whole that show's gotten better since the first season.
And one of the things I really like for that show is you really get to understand and see how Ghost and Ray became as close as they were. Again, when you find out that this nigga shot up his crib, and then you saw the most recent episode, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay,
it was great.
Right.
What happened?
So no, I'm just saying, like when you got Ray going in the crib and Ghost crib, old crib with his brothers, and he just looking at the wall, at the bullet holes has been patched up, and he just got that look like, damn. Like he realized in his heart that he realized he fucked up. Or better yet, yo, why Ghostface got OCD, bro? When that dog was ordering that burger, he was like, "Hey, cut up pickles, slice it 4 ways." That
was just like the Napoleon Black Dynamite thing where he's like,
two slice it, cut it up, slice it like that. The hot dogs, he's like, "I want a hot dog, cut it up, slice it, smash the shit like a bologna."
He's like, "Smash it flat, stir fry it, all of that," and one something. And I was like, "Nah, that shit was fun." But like, that thing is like they're so tight, it's crazy, and then. Like niggas was at each other's neck. Now, like they're like you said, they think it's Steve. So it's amazing. Steve.
So let me ask you this question because I know a lot of people been asking this. What do you think of Ashton Sanders as the RZA?
Well, I think he talks like this a little bit way too much. He watches a little bit too much kung fu movies, and it's how you really try to talk. And I think RZA really. Said talk like this or not, you're gonna get replaced. How he talks is so bad. He's such a good actor because I respect him.
But everybody says the same thing, like nigga. Like we gotta do this Wu-Tang shit. So you're my family. And like nigga, you don't have to talk like there are subtitles under you every time. Like also. Bro, when you find out the beat for protection neck almost wasn't the beat for protection neck.
Oh, it was going to be something completely different. Yeah, because when I was watching that episode, first episode is amazing. That shows you the process of what what he went through, like of making a beat. And it's just like he used like 10 or 11 different samples on that record. And he flipped it. And I was like, yo, this is amazing. Like
the fact that you saw the other producer dude who was like, these niggas try to figure out what each other getting in the record store. Because that's crazy how they get in the most non-thought about records and non-thought about joints, not the shit that people have always getting to sample something because there is a little, not even because it's a major thing. There's just a tiny little the drums are the one little thing you just want.
So I like how that cymbal hit. And let me use that cymbal for this record. And then guys use like a small bass, like not even like 2 seconds of a bass clip, and he adds a bass clip. And he's like, "Oh, these drums on this record is good." And then what's the light skinned old guy that we keep on seeing in all these movies? And he
plays his uncle. He plays his Uncle Hollis.
What is his name? I use in like every movie that I've seen. I saw this nigga pop up in Dune, and I'm like, "Yo, how does this fool pop up in Dune?"
I didn't go see Dune because I had no interest in it,
bro. White folks convinced me that Dune was so good, and then I watched it, and I'm like, I don't know what is going on. Right.
That's now. What I'm like, because I keep being like, "Yo, is there something beforehand I'm supposed to know about all these other things?" Yeah. Everybody like, "Nah, it's like a story. It's from a book," and I'm like, "Excuse me."
I got home. I was like, "What is?
What did I watch?"
Like, it's big and beautiful, and then there's a lot of shit going on that I was too high to not even know what's going on.
You know what? You sound like me with Blade Runner 2049. Nigga, I was in the theater. I remember I went to the theater. Me and my homeboy, we was like, we had just did a stand-up show. We was like, man, let's go hang out. We was like, let's go hang out. Let's go catch a movie. So we went into like a 4DX theater. Like, we split seats and shit. Nigga, it was so loud. I was like, why is this movie so loud?
That's me.
I was like, yo, this movie. Here's the problem with Blade Runner 2049 to me. It's loud when it don't need to be loud and quiet when it needs to be loud.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Like, what the fuck did they say? Huh? The fuck they say? Like, and it's here. Oh man, I can't wait to see Eternals.
Yeah, Eternals looks good. I would say that looks legit. I mean, anytime when I can see Jim and Chan on screen, I'm happy about it. What's the name? The Spanish lady that you all love?
Salma Hayek.
Oh, I love her, bro.
People keep thinking she might be one of the villains. I was like, nah. So? I think this is the Dream and Celestial saga. I think
really.
Because I've been rereading. I think the story is the deviants are, because again, the whole thing we've seen in the trailers. Why haven't y'all been here? Y'all been here. Why haven't y'all intervened in anything? And you get Fastos crying because we were told not to. Who told y'all not to? The motherfuckers who created us. Who created y'all? Well, these giant space gods know they're celestials, right?
Yeah.
There's one asleep on Earth. It's called the Dreaming Celestial. Crow wants to wake him up, I think. Mm-hmm. If I'm guessing, I can kind of guess on it. But again, that's the only, I mean, we're going so cosmic, it would only make sense.
Yeah, that shit, like you said, I mean, I'm not a space guy, so I don't know much, but that shit is incredible. And it looks like everything on that movie, and the movie looks like practical. It looks like there's not a lot of green screen in this film.
I mean, of course, there's things to make the deviant monsters green screen, of course.
That shit looks
my only issue with the deviant, I want to see more. So my only issue with the deviants, if those are all the deviants, just the creatures, deviants aren't just creatures like that. The deviants are basically monstrous looking people. They're like there's one deviant. I got to remember his name because Makari trains him. He's a deviant, but the problem is he looks exactly like a human.
Oh, really?
Deviant's DNA consistently changes. So when he was born to a deviant looking just like a human.
What was the one that Angelina Jolie looks like she's about to fight? It was like a trash compactor.
Right. That's not the thing that has Angelina Jolie's Thena snatched up. That's not a fight. She's in love with the deviant named Crow. Crow is the deviant trying to wake up the Celestial and everything. Thena and Crow are like psychically bond. They're in love together. So that's a big part. Like that's the thing. Again, like there's so many parts. People don't know the Eternals because it's weird looking, right? I get it.
Yeah.
But the story, because if you actually read the Eternals, it intertwines with the Avengers and everything. So
really, much. I'm excited. That's supposed to come out November 5th, right? So
yeah. Fucking there's an Avenger. His name was Star Fox. He's an Eternal. And
That's the one
so,
that they use in Guardians, right?
not Star-Lord.
Not Star-Lord, but there's one in Guardians named Star Fox, the one that Sylvester Stallone plays.
Yeah, that one of the original one of the original Guardians.
Man, but speaking of that, like November, like October, the rest of this month, like we got some movies coming out. Like James Bond came out,
Did you
and
see
that
it?
shit was pretty dope. I loved it. I saw it in theaters. It was
I
fire.
did. I saw it. I went to go see it early.
More Lashana Lynch and more Anna de Armas. So
that's my thing. Like, my thing is, like, you can't bring her back because the next Bond has to have his own group of people. You know what I'm saying? That Ray Fiennes' M is done. Yeah. Money Penny done. Q done. All of them are done. Right. All of them are done because of the Craig saga being done. They've never brought anybody over from the other, sagas to be a part of the main thing. Now, if they decide to break tradition and do it, because look, if y'all haven't seen it, spoiler alert, Daniel Craig, like I said earlier, did to somebody, Daniel Craig and them made sure you're not able to ask this nigga if he coming back. They made this nigga got disintegrated by 20 missiles, nigga. People be like, well, what if he could escape? Nope.
Nobody's surviving that shit. He's gone. They showed the screen when it, like all the missiles came through and it went white. It was like, whoop. Yeah, no question.
Should have shown this nigga be evaporated. There isn't even a corpse of this nigga left.
Yeah, he's done. Like,
you know what was crazy? I'm sorry to cut you off, bro. The crazy part was the farm on Saffron's Island that the niggas didn't realize they was working in acid until the one dude filmed it. Yeah. They were like, what the fuck?
That was my shit, dog. That was a good movie, though. I fucks with it. I remember James Bond.
I just think it was too long. I just think it was a little too long.
That was my only issue. Like, they made it a little bit too long, and then they put Anna de Armas' character in there for like only like 5 minutes. I wanted her to get a little bit more.
Bro, and made it seem like she is this major part of the movie.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have a problem with what she did. Like, everybody has a role to play, but they made Anna de Armas seem like Anna de Armas seemed like she was a major Bond girl, future Bond girl, or another spy or something or whatever going forward. And that for sure wasn't the case.
They had for legit 5 minutes. Honestly, the best 10 minutes of the movie, but like what she did was dope. Plus, she's like fine as hell. Like, put more people on, like beautiful people on the screen like that.
I mean, she was cold from when she was in there. With everything she did, she was dope with it. That's why I was like, I can't even be mad. She was hella dope with it. Lashana Lynch, yo, that's what made me mad about the movie. That's what made me mad. So Lashana Lynch is 007, right?
Yeah, she gives it up.
James Bond comes back. This nigga got to get a visitor's badge. Don't nobody know who this nigga is. Right? She's like, yo, I'm 007. All of a sudden, request this, reinstate him as 00. Fuck that nigga.
Wait. How long is he gonna be 007? Wait. If he's 007, what am I?
Nah, I'm not finna give up this title I didn't earn. Nah, fam. She dead ass earned 007, and Bond come back like, hey bitch, listen. So
they had to sit her down. They had to sit her down for a minute. She did good. I fucking loved her in that movie. Like,
I loved it. Like I said, I loved it in the movie. I think, you know what I'm saying, it was a good movie. I was real mad the way they took out Felix. I was like, yo.
Oh yeah. He took my boy out real quick. I was like, oh, see, I killing black folks early in this movie now? Like, come on, dog.
They just announced they canceled Why the Last Man.
Really?
Yeah. Why the Last Man? You ain't heard about that? It's a graphic comic book series. And the story is there's a virus or something that happens that kills every male with a Y chromosome on Earth, right? So in the comics, it kills every dude. Every dude on Earth is dead, right? And every dude, animal, any mammal with a Y chromosome is gone, right? So people trying to figure out why, but there's a dude who's alive. His name is Yorick. Why? Yorick has a pet monkey named Ampersand. Well, you find out later that ampersand was experimented on by the same thing, like with the virus and all this other shit that was killing all the dudes. And because Yorick had been cleaning up ampersand shit and all that, it made him immune to the virus that took everybody out. You find this later on. So basically, the world is ran by women, right? The women.
That's terrible, bro.
But you have here's the crazy part. So as is run by women, like a woman takes over president of the United States, and it basically, goes from America's perspective. You have two groups. One group that's like, we can do this, we good, but another group that's like, bitch, we need men. Like these dudes were like some of them like, yo, they were scientists and they were these people, engineers. We have some, not enough. You know what I'm saying? And so that becomes a big faction of the a big facet of the thing. And so you have that. But then I was reading, like I said, I was reading on Twitter, and I literally watched some dudes go, I'm glad it's gone. It was too woke. It was too. That was one of the things where you got to comment. Tell me you never read a comic book without telling me you've ever read a comic book.
Yeah.
Because that's what the whole story is.
It's on Hulu, isn't it?
Yeah, it's on Hulu.
It just sounds good, though.
The only thing different they did in this one is they finally, because in the book they acknowledge trans men. So like because again, like all of a sudden, one of the girls, she's the daughter to the president, and Yorick is the son. So they're split up trying to get together. Yorick has a trans man friend, and they had a drugstore, and everybody's like, "How the fuck?" And then he goes, "Figure it out," and the problem is he's trying to search. Him and a couple other trans dude buddies are trying to search for testosterone, because if they don't take testosterone,
they become less and they become less and less men.
Maybe they go back to being that's like with any trans person, they're consistently for the rest of their life on hormone replacement therapy. Because your body, if a man transitions to a woman, he consistently has to take estrogen and all those things. Because if not, he might keep the breast after a while, but overall, his testosterone will start to come back. So he has to take testosterone blockers to stop his testosterone from coming back. And women, when they decide to transition to a dude, first of all, they always get top surgery, and then they got to take testosterone to prevent their estrogen and shit like that.
Oh, damn, I would never know that.
Crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. And so in the world, like the trans dudes are all looking for testosterone. Because like everybody's like, yo, you a dude, and it's like somebody's like, how's a dude alive? And like, figure it out. Because again, in society, it's crazy. It plays a societal role because at that moment, people who never wanted to, people who were accepting a trans man as a man are like, oh, you clearly aren't a man. You know what I'm saying? That's how they are now. Mm-hmm. They're like, you aren't a man, because if you were, you would be dead, blah, blah, blah. And it's just so wild it's like, it makes you think about a lot of shit. Like a lot of these in the world shows and movies they have make you think about a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah, I be thinking about that. I mean, I think about it a lot too. I would be like, what was the name of that show where that was on Fox? And this man used to be by himself. It's not Why the Last Man.
It was The Last Man Alive?
Last Man Alive.
I never watched it because all of a sudden The Last Man Alive, that's next thing I knew, The Last Man Alive went to a whole full cast ensemble. I was like, I got 90 days like that.
Last Man said it so much. I was like, what happens if I'm like legit the last man alive, and I gotta walk adventure and do shit? And it's like, damn, like I really need to do some shit. Like it's weird. Like, what if something just nukes the world and we just like, what the fuck do I need to do? Like, I gotta grow crops to eat and shit. Like, I gotta kill shit to eat.
It's the question of how crazy would you go?
Yeah.
Because I think, it's really crazy when, I'm sorry to cut you off again, when you think about this real quick, we're so reliant on technology, right? If we don't know how to run and make it run, then what do we do?
That's facts. Like, people like surviving on islands, and then be like, well, somebody got to get eaten or some shit. Like, nah, bro, I'm not resorting to cannibalism. Nah, bro.
Right, that ain't the first. Why that's gotta be the first thing? Hey man, we on the island. We ain't eating a long time, nigga. You better fish. You better start. Why is the first
No,
thing you want to resort to? Hey man,
like
I got
people
to
be
be
like
wrong.
doing that. It was like, you know what, we are here, so let me go ahead and let you chew up my arm or some shit. And like, bruh, no, I can't listen to that shit. But
Let me
like, it
tell
makes
you
me think
something.
like, you can't
I'm not finna
fish.
look. I'm not finna look at you as a dude and be like, or just anybody on the island. We've been on the island 3, 4 days. Like, man, I'm hungry, man. We can't catch no fish. So what should we do? And man, you look kind of juicy. And you eat salt. We need salt and pepper. What? Why you want to know? I just need to know if your meat seasoned. What, nigga? What? Excuse me? Am I seasoned? Am I seasoned, nigga? Ugh.
On
Like
Black
you
Dynamite the
have
show, on Black Dynamite the show, they did this thing where black folks were getting eaten by a shark, and it said when it was eating the black folks, it was like eating like collard greens and ham hocks and like fried chicken,
eating
and that
everything
was
black people eat.
it was black jaws that only resort to eating black folks, where there was actual white jaws that was just eating white people and it was just doing normal stuff. So look at me like, it look like some candy yams and mashed potatoes and marshmallows and shit. Do that.
That's hilarious. But
Oh,
listen,
speaking of
man. Yo,
this question, I know we got the what was it, like the dating show thing? How's that going? I'm down for it.
all right, I saw you work. So here's the deal because we got to get it wrapped up because I got to get on the road and go to fucking San
Oh
Diego.
yeah, yeah. I got something to do in like a little bit anyway.
That makes sense. See, this all works. Um, so we haven't gotten any women responses,
No,
and
out there.
craziest thing is like the women that was saying they want to do it never hit us up. And you can't make anybody hit you up on this. And so we might not do it, but if we don't, we're just gonna have a regular Blurs After Dark episode. We try, like literally, we can always say is we literally try to do it.
It would have been
We
fire,
literally
bro.
were trying. We literally tried to do it. A matter of fact, I'm gonna go look at the Blurs Twitter real quick just to make sure I ain't miss shit
That
because
would have been fire, bro. Because I was like, man, I want to join these dating games and all of that speed dating shit, just so I could just be like have a lot of personality and shit. Because honestly, especially during the pandemic, like you don't want to go out and shit right now. Like shit's just crazy right now. Like your boy spent a lot of money in the club, and I'm not doing that no more.
man,
I'm
look, I'm
too.
gonna tell you something. I've been working in the club past couple nights. Craziest shit happened. So this is I'm gonna tell you the funny. So we ain't got no DMs from nobody else. So here's some crazy shit that happens. Like, the club's open, people, regardless of a panorama or whatever. We be watching dudes in the club buying chicks drinks all night just for her to leave with somebody else.
Oh, it's so cold. Oh, some shit. No,
Like
not
she
sweet.
literally will leave the club with somebody. I'm like, bro, that's gotta hurt. You've put in all that work. You've spent all your allotted money for the evening. Just so here's the thing, like this is just a true story. What I do at work. So at work, if I'm just trying to, I'm at work, I'm cool. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna go buy you a drink. Now, here's the thing. I go to the bartender. Let me get what's she getting? Well, I got it. So here's the catch. When I got it, I ain't got to pay for it.
Oh, you good? You got drink tickets and shit.
And I ain't got drink tickets. The bartender just give me the drinks.
Oh, you good?
We just straight.
Oh,
There's not the mechanical taps. It's just the straight pour it how you pour it.
oh, okay, cool. That's even fine. So like, you see somebody you like in the club. I seen your club. There's a lot of Caucasian people there. It's all love though.
So
It's
many.
all love though.
It's just it. I don't care. Like the crazy part is, and I was just talking with one of the guys that I work with security. We were talking about before COVID, we were packed every
Yeah,
weekend.
that shit.
Before
Yeah,
COVID, we was around this motherfucker 240, 250 a night in that space we got upstairs. Packed. At the COVID, since COVID came back, because we've been now we checking vax cards and all that. Like we've been like lower and lower. Like of course some places have been packed because they not checking. They just want the money. And
yeah.
like I'll be honest, I'm now that we checking vax cards, I'm a little more comfortable going to work because I didn't want
Yeah.
to go when we weren't checking. And I don't kind of if we weren't checking vax cards, and let's say we would decide to have we could get a full house and we weren't checking vax cards, I wouldn't be at work. Nigga, I'm not
Well,
playing with the goddamn
it's a
Delta
risk.
variant.
Yeah, it's a risk too. Like, I went out like they start checking cards, but I'm in Florida, so niggas really don't care. They'll go if they're vaccinated or not. But like, yeah, like still got to be careful going to clubs these days, or even going to like L House or some shit. Like, shit's just crazy.
Hey man,
But
I'm not
it's so
surprised.
crazy. You go to your spot and like they play like a legendary black song like "Bet That Thing Up," and it's just not like no
I
jiggling.
I have I'm running that every Saturday, Friday, Saturday I work. The moment they play back that ass up, you will always know I'm finna show y'all how bad it gets. Just because people I used to just tweet about it and people thought, oh, you lying, it can't be that bad. Oh, nigga, it's terrible.
Oh, it's whack, dog.
I ain't-
That's like the first song I want to try to holler and get behind somebody when they shaking it, but they just be like they be treating it like it's like a regular song or some shit. Like yeah, something like that.
this is a new Negro spiritual. Y'all gotta treat it as such.
What's the
Look,
song that all white people love that black people are just tired of hearing? That's Usher and yeah, the one with Usher
Usher,
and
Little John, yeah.
yeah.
Look, the DJ at my club, cool dude, rock with him. He's a cool dude. But this nigga always playing "This Is How We Do It" on a Saturday, bro. The song said
Oh,
"This is how we do it." It's Friday night, nigga. Saturday. Look, I gotta get out of here so I can get ready to go on the road, bro. Tell the people how they can find you and get in touch with you.
hey, I'm on Twitter. I'm on Instagram at RJC Lifestyle. You see, boys getting his dreads locked up and all of that soon, so I can't. I'm happy about it. That's about it. Website RJC Vids. Holla at me. I got some new shit coming up.
Make sure y'all check that brother out. Y'all already know where to find me. I appreciate y'all. Stay tuned for the rest of them. Holla at y'all. We out of here. Don't go nowhere. Bye.